Okay, so an, which is donkey, an, bay for bath, which is bat, se for clay, key, day, dolphin, dolphin, a, elephant. This is not known as elephant because there is a difference in e with an accent and an e without accent. So we'll learn about accents in a short while. So just keep this in mind, okay? This is elephant. F, fear. Most of the French words ending in double LE do not have an ending sound as L. So girl, this is the French word for girl, which is pronounced as fear. G for gato. This is not jato. Again, we have a vowel over here. There are some exceptions. We'll get to know about them as in when we proceed learning further. So this is gato, cake. H, that is ash. Which is man. Then E, igloo. An igloo. Okay. J, J for joue, skirt. K, kaleidoscope, kaleidoscope. Then L, limonade, lemonade. M, mice, maze. N, need, nest. O, oignon, onion. P, pomme, apple. Q, quatre, which is the number 4. R, règle, the ruler. S, soleil, sun. T, tasse, cup. U, this is the number 1. V, that is way, violon. W, W, wagon for wagon. X, xylophone, the xylophone. Y, ear, plural for eyes. The singular for eye in French is known as oeil, O-E-I-L. And then Z, zebra. Moving on to the accents. The accents form a very important part of the French language, so pay attention. Okay, very important to understand. Les accents sont des caractères mis sur ou sous des lettres en français qui modifient la prononciation des lettres. Accents are symbols placed above and below some letters in French, which change the pronunciation of letters. This accent above letter is known as accent aigu. For example, école and éléphant. This changes the sound of a to a. École and éléphant. École is school, French word for school. Okay. Then accent grave. Accent grave is put this way, the opposite side. Accent grave. Règle. Voila. Ou. Règle is ruler. Voila is here. And ou is where. Ou is a word for where. Then next, accent circumflex. Just like a hat, it resembles a hat. Okay. Arche, H, tête, head. Île, the island. Hotel. This is not hotel, hotel. Flute. The accent written this way is cedille. You'll find this mostly written below C. Garçon and français. If this was written this way, Garcon without cedille, this would be pronounced as garcon. So cedille produces a sound s. So this is garçon and français. This is tréma. You'll find it above the letters like Noel, which is Christmas. Mais, this is maize. Maize, and this is Christmas. Now let's learn to spell names. Epilon linom. Como tu t'appelles? Como tu t'appelles is what is your name? What is your name? So whenever you ask someone for his or her name, you say Como tu t'appelles? And you reply by saying Je m'appelle Elise. I'll say Je m'appelle Palak. Okay? Como tu t'appelles? Como vous appelez-vous? Como tu t'appelles is an informal way. You can use this phrase when you're talking to young people younger than you or your friends. And como vous appelez-vous, you'll use this phrase to ask name to a person who is elder than you or someone you respect. It can be your teachers, parents, aunt, uncle. Okay? Como vous appelez-vous? Repeat after me. Como tu t'appelles? Informal way. And this is for formal way. Como vous appelez-vous? And you name yourself saying Je m'appelle Katie. Its literal meaning is I call myself Katie. Okay? This boy's name is Martin Joseph. So Joseph is the pronoun, the first name, and Martin is the name, that is the surname. So in French, the surname is written before. Okay? So Katie Lavigne will be written as Lavigne Katie. That is, Katie is the first name or the pronoun, and the Lavigne is surname or just the nom. Since you know how to write your name in French, I want you all to leave a comment below stating your name in French. You'll write je m'appelle. Okay,